that time. And today, the government of India has come out with schemes like the Swavilamban Bharat, wherein every household they are trying to imbibe, I mean, to generate entrepreneurship, which means it is a very good opportunity for women sitting at home itself, trying and getting empowered. Now, this also I have seen during my work, that it is not just that they are earning some extra bit, but because they have this, then they were able to go and participate in exhibitions that opened up some more avenues. And these are things which even their family starts supporting, because the moment they also see money, and they also see that there is a change in the whole household, then everybody starts encouraging. So this is another reason why women have to have financial independence, because the whole household itself, the entire family, the thinking, everything changes when there is this kind of an opportunity. The third thing is about the power. We heard that from the previous examples, that whatever weaknesses or threats which are there, if the woman is able to really break through, that is, they say breaking the ceiling, when that is done, again there is so much that can happen, because then the other two comes. So this is when I started thinking about our culture, because in the Indian philosophy, in the Indian culture, we have the three devis. Everybody knows about the trimurtis, that's Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. But when you talk about the trimurtis, they also have this education, finance, or Lakshmi, which is for money, Saraswati for education, and Durga for power. So, all these three things, even our ancestors or in our culture, the importance of this was understood. And that is the reason why women were given these three portfolios, if I can call it portfolios. And the importance of that should be understood. And another thing which we always hear is that if there is Saraswati, the other two, that is Lakshmi and Durga, will anyway come along. Similarly, if there is Lakshmi, then Saraswati and also um, Durga, the power, will also come through. So it is like at least one of this, if you have, the other two also will simultaneously or automatically come through. So this is something which I feel should be the thought which all of you should also have when you are talking about, because I know many of you here are faculty who have to give this knowledge to others, to other teachers. So somehow try and emphasize the three important philosophies which the women should have, that is education, power, and financial independence. I think with that, I am sure, today we talk about 20% of Indian women who are in the workforce. I'm sure this figure is not really right, because we don't really look at the informal sector workers in the country. And the informal sector workers, there are many who are in the women force, especially in the agriculture sector. Because I was reading a recent article which said that only 18% of rural women are in the workforce. But that's definitely not true, because if we go to across the country from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, or even from east to west, what we see is that in the agriculture field, the laborers are mostly the women force. And these people are never considered or never counted, or that data is never kept. And then we don't even consider them as workforce. So this kind of a change also comes in when there is a kind of empowerment which the women themselves feel. So this change, if we have to bring in, then we need to have that Indian narrative. And I am sure the other international participants here also will definitely be able to practice this or emulate this, because this is definitely not culture, it's culture agnostic, because these three philosophies can easily be implemented across the world. So with that thought, uh, thank you so much for for having me here. And I hope that this women empowerment will not remain as one day's thought, but this will be inculcated in all of your field in day to day, which will make a big change in the society, especially when it comes to climate change, because that 50% always has an empathetic way to think when it comes to environment, because they always look at holistic approach. So it's very important that women's that 50% of understanding is part of any kind of decision making. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ma'am, for your thought provoking words and also for throwing a light on the opportunities and benefits for women to get into entrepreneurship. Now, I would like to call upon our overseas delegates for a presentation on Rise and Shine as well as Women of Kazakhstan. Delegates from Malaysia can come and present on Rise and Shine.
Preparing. A very warm good morning to all the audience in this magnificent auditorium. My name is Jana and I'm from Malaysia. One of the students under the course Advanced Certificate course on Skill Development in Electronic for TVET trainers and planners for weeks in this institute. It's an honor to have the opportunity to address and to present to such a distinguished audience. On this auspicious occasion, I am incredibly delighted to deliver a short but brief about women in my country in this Women's Day. This will be my presentation about the theme Rise and Shine about women in Malaysia. March 8th is observed an International Women's Day to honor the achievement of women in various fields. It is celebrated as an appreciation and recognition of women's contribution and services, which are very significant in the development of the family, society, and country. Kasih wanita in my Malay language, which is my own language, in English we call women's love. Women's love, the term love itself refers to family values such as love, noble morals or personality, physical and mental health, knowledge and harmony. Women are the people who need to be respected and loved for their service and sacrifice. According to the latest report by the Department of Statistics in Malaysia, previous slide. Okay. There are 15.6 million from 33 million people in Malaysia which contain of women's. 15.6 million is are the women's. So if we can see the quotes from Kavita Ramdas, we need women who are so strong. They can be gentle, so educated, they can be humble, so fierce, they can be compassionate, so passionate, they can be rational, and so disciplined, they can be free. And one more quote from Michelle Obama, which is, there is no limit to what we as women can accomplish. I'm going to show you and present to you, there are 4 Malaysian women listed in Forbes 50 over 50 Asia Pacific 2023, which is, the first one is Beh Gai Lin. So, this great woman, Beh Gai Lin, the profession, her profession is the cooking chef, which is at 69 of her age. Chef Beck was awarded as Michelin star for her Baba Nyonya, which is a traditional Chinese and Malay blend cuisine eatery in Penang, Malaysia, in 2022, which is last year. So she is one of the first chefs in Malaysia to receive such the honor at her age, 69, above 50. So, Beh also is a 4th generation Nyonya, a Malaysian of Peranakan Chinese origin, who started cooking the unique cuisine at age 12. In her 20s, Beh was an in-house chef at the Motorola canteen before started a catering company supplying meals to multinational companies, and she refined her skills under Dato Lim Bian Yam, locally known as a master chef of chef. And Beh and her son also opened the restaurant from 2030. The second figure that we can see in the screen is Asma Ismail, which is an academician. Very great academician in my country. She is very well known. So, Professor Dato Dr. Asma Ismail, with dozens of papers and patents in microbiology under her belt, is one of Malaysian top-ranked academic. So in March 2022, at the age of 63, still above 50, she was awarded the Country National Academic Laureate Award. Before that, she served as the University Science Malaysia first female vice chancellor from 2016 to 2019. 3 years she served, and she has held a number of prestigious academic positions over her career. And she also chair of the educational regulator Malaysian Qualification Agency and scientific advisor to COP15. And I also want to notice you that Dr. Asma also most prominent innovation, which is typhoid rapid diagnostic test, which called Typhidot, which is now is used worldwide in the whole nations, in the whole world. And the third one, the greatest figure we can show to you is Karina Robles Barin. She is an author. She published her first novel in 2022 at age 52. The novel name is called The Accidental Malay, who won the Epigram Books Fiction Prize 2022, becoming the second Malaysian and first female Malaysian to win the award for writers from Southeast Asia. She is the one. So, Robles Barin was born and raised in Kuala Lumpur, and then she moving to Langkawi to open a hotel, big hotel, and a restaurant after 20 years long career in public relation profession. So, the Accidental Malay novel explores about race, religion, and womanhood in satirical tale. And the last one, Dato Ambiga Srinivasan, who is a great lawyer, who is a lawyer with human rights advocate. So she's born to a prominent Malaysia urologist, first began her work as a lawyer in England in 1980 and was admitted to the Malaysian bar 2 years later. Over the next 3 decades, her work focused more on commercial and corporate litigation. And on 27, she became a president of the Malaysian bar and led march of 2,000 lawyers calling for judicial reform. So she also advocates about Malaysian women's rights. In 2029, Sri Nivasan received the United States International Women Courage Award. So this one, for Malaysian women list in Forbes 50 over 50 is such an honor for our country to have such great figure in our country to be proud of. And I'm going to show you another 10 Malaysian women who received recognition for their impressive achievement, which is Nur Alika Ainul Anwar. She is the winner of Britain Women of the Future Award Southeast Asia 2021 in the Science, Technology and Digital category. She is worked with the NASA and find something very special. That's why she won the award, winner of Britain's Women. She's a very young age person. And so her study was based on black hole, green galaxies, all stars, and new stars. As she discovered, the galaxy has a thick group of gas and thus hiding the central black group. And she also a lecturer and principal researcher at the National University of Malaysia, which is I was born to the university too. Okay, and the other one is Puan Sri Sharifah, the only Malaysian Malay woman as one of the judges of the Malaysian Culinary World Cup 2023, which is such a great figure too. Okay, Alina Murang. Alina Murang is the figure, great woman in her music and culture about video. So she brings about her culture, one of the Malaysian culture from her religion. Okay, and then Kai Hu Wong. She also great journalist. The Thomson Foundation Young Journalist that she was awarded. Dr. Rebecca Wong Shin Yi, one of the world top 2% scientists by Stanford University. Leong Moon Yi, first Malaysian women athlete to compete in the Olympic for 5 times. Pamela Tan, Best of the Best Award in the Installation category in the German Design Council Iconic Reward Innovative Architecture for her project titled Eden. Dr. Serena Nick Zainal, who was awarded with Francis Crick Medal and Lecture 2022. Pandalela Rinong, 2008 going to Olympic and won so many medals. And number 10, the last one is Dr. Nur Amalina Cik Bakri. She is a very great doctor and now she doing clinical research fellow Imperial College London. So her contribution to medical advancement and in the field of surgery and breast cancer has become to our honor to have such a figure and a doctor to give more awareness about breast cancer. Okay. 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 Video. Video. Okay. Nur Farah Shahira Syari. Nur Farah Shahira Syari. For your information, this 32 years old woman has defied the odds despite having no hands. Both she got no hands. She also got leg. Okay. And she now used her toes to make personal protective equipment (PPE) during COVID-19 pandemic as her CSR thing. And so I'm gonna show you he drive by using her toes. Okay. She also doing the normal thing like us, but she doesn't define her abnormality as one of her weaknesses. Okay. All right. So you can watch how she drive, how she eat, how she wear her clothes. Okay. Can we next? Go to the next. Okay. Okay. Nur Izzati Atira Muhammad Yusof. She is the first underwater women welder in Malaysia at the age of 22 years old. She's very young. Okay. Okay. This one I'm gonna show you the TVET program. So many TVET program that our agency, our state government do for women in our state, such as we have reflexology, entrepreneurship program, aromatherapy, reflect, how to massage the body. Okay. Next. Okay. And then how to become a confinement lady, sewing, frozen food, pastry and bakery. Okay, this one is I'm gonna tell you that profession for women in Malaysia, it doesn't count whether you are man or you are women. You can be a pilot, you can be a lawyer, you can be a teacher, you can be everyone that you want to be. There is no any rejection. If you want to do that, you can make it happen. Okay. Okay, this is me. I'm also riding a superbike. I'm also riding a horse. I'm also what we call I can parachute thing. I can do in all that. I'm a woman too. Okay, this is me. Okay, so for my conclusion of this very special day, I'm gonna tell you that women of today unquestionably live in a better world than women in the past. Women now hold the highest position in every industry and take on the most extraordinary responsibilities that history has ever seen. Men are now, all men are now coming up to support women's empowerment effort. Let's all honor, respect, and adore all the amazing women in our life on this International Women's Day, 8 March, whether they are your mother, they are your wife, girlfriend, daughter. Let's just demonstrate our pride in their achievement and commitment to building a world free of all ills of women. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Jenna, for letting us know about women achievers in Malaysia. I now request our chief guest to honor Ms. Hana, superwoman, who has done so. Thank you so much. I now call upon the next presenter from Kazakhstan.
Assalamu alaikum. I am from Tajikistan. The capital of Tajikistan is Dushanbe. I am a teacher, Mrs. Yakubova Maftuna. I want to take opportunity that I am here and I want to give little information about my country and about Women's Day in our country. As you know, that Tajikistan, it is an independent country. It became 1991 became as an independent country, and from this day we celebrate independence country. And also in our country we celebrate as International Women's Day. Women are amazing. She can put a smile on her face, act like everything is fine, when in reality the world is on her shoulder and her life is slipping through her cracks on her fingers. But women mother always try to keep her family and to keep everyone so happy. And also Tajikistan celebrates International Women's Day, Mother's Day together on 8th of March. According to the Tajiks, there was once a culture of women veneration and dedication of the spring holiday to the cult of women. On 8th of March, our ancient culture also celebrate as a Mother's Day. Our President Imam Ali Rahman announced that we celebrate International Women's Day together with Mother's Day. Fortunately, since the beginning of the country's independence, with tireless effort, the head of state, one of the primary tasks of the government, has been expand the rights of women and improve their status in society. President of Republic of Tajikistan, Emomali Rahmon, said that following: a state indifferent to the mother, the source of life and survival of the human rice will lose its future. That's why, in this regard, the government of Tajikistan has implemented a number of important state programs in order to address many issues related to the life of women, which play a significant role in raising the status of women in society. And nearly 25% women work in society. Though women can work every different spheres of society, and the same one, they are mother, and their duty is to keep their family. And also mother is a creator of life, the linker of generals, the source of affection and energizing of soul and spirit, and the same one they are duty responsible to bring up their children also. Mother's Day is a celebration honoring the mother of the family and individual, as well as motherhood, maternal bonds, and the influence of mothers in society. It's celebrated on different days in many parts of the world, most commonly in the months of March or May. Tajikistan celebrate March 8th special days both for mothers specifically and for women general. Humanity always need a mother love and pray. We have never uh, finished and for describing mother's kind, mother's care. Next. And especially these days, male trying to give some presents to female, men compliment their women and give them flowers, gifts on this day. Especially red rose, it is a symbol of love. That's why men always try to present red rose for show their love. Besides this, that March 8th is International Women's Day and Mother's Day in Tajikistan. Also, it is the beginning of spring season in Tajikistan. Spring is the awakening and flowering of nature. Everything around becomes like a rainbow. We compare nature to the soil of mother. Therefore, we celebrate Mother's Day in the beginning of spring. Our country has a national dress which is depicted with all colors of the rainbow and flowers. Girls try to sew this dress with their own hand. Chakan and Atlas, the most classic of Tajik girls' dress, and it can also call popor or gulduzi. This dress specially wear Tajik girls, women, in a parties and wedding parties, and especially from the 1st of March in our country, girls, women begin to wear such a national dress. It shows the happiness of life. Tajik national dress are unequal clothes for girls and women. Tajik dress wears mainly Tajiks, Uzbeks, Afghans, and some other nations living in Central Asia. We compare the beauty of women and mother to flourishing nature. That's why girls, women try to sew their dress for showing the nature's colors of spring. Our president Imam Ali Rahman always tried to support, to cheer, to appreciate women and girls. That's why every time he takes part to the some parties and give gifts and presents for girls. We have got a lot of parties in our country, and here I put some clip musician that it show mother's love, daughter's love, how we need for kind of mothers. And here's and also another addition. It is closely to every language. That's why maybe by watching this clip, you can understand what about this. This girl is going to visit her mother. It hasn't got. Yeah, yeah. You can. It will take away your little minute for watching. Ocha, it means that mother in our native language. As we know that mothers always wait for their children coming back to visit them. Thank you for your attention, everybody. And by the way, I want to congratulate madams and Madame Rete. Also, thank you for supporting us. And I respect India and Indian person. I love.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Request
you.
the dignitaries to honor the presenter as a token of appreciation. Thank you so much. I invite Ms. G. Sri Lakshmi, first year ME, Civil and Environmental Engineering, NITA, Chennai, to talk on the theme of this year's International Women's Day, DG All in Innovation and Technology for Gender Equality.
A very good afternoon to one and all present here. First of all, I want to wish a very happy Women's Day for those who beautiful and courageous women, those who are present here right now, and for all of us. I thought one thing this year is somewhat special, little bit more special, I think so, because three beautiful ladies are starring these marvelous stages and being an inspiring for most of the women right now. Let's have peace and unity, give equal opportunity. Gender equality, besides being a fundamental human rights, it is essential to achieve peaceful society with full human potential and sustainable development. Unfortunately, this is still a long way to achieve full equality between man and woman. Innovation, technology change, and education in the digital age for achieving gender equality and empowerment of all women and girls. Historically, have been denied right to vote, to work, and lot of other things. Because of brilliant women who fight against these things, women now have a lot more to say in this world around us. But there are still many issues that women continuously facing a struggle to point their opinion and everything in this world. Bringing women and other marginal groups into technology is more creative solution and greater potential for innovation that meets women needs and promote gender equality. A gender responsive approaches to innovative technology and digital education can increase the awareness of women and girls regarding their rights and civic engagement. Unfortunately, whatever the technology has been grown, there will be an risk in that. So, the opportunities of the digital revolution also prevent a risk of gender inequality. Growing inequality are becoming increasingly evident in the context of digital skills and access to technologies, with women being left behind in the result of this digital gender divide. The need for inclusive and transformative technology and digital education is therefore crucial for a sustainable future. In this special occasion for Women's Day, I have to really thank men's in every woman's life there be a part of men, those who are being supportive and helping the women to achieve their goals, what they are deemed their desires. So I have to specially thank men for supporting us. So none of us are equal until all of us are equal. Thank you all for giving this special opportunities. Thank you.
Thank you for the informative talk. I request the chief guest to honor Ms. Sri Lakshmi as a token of appreciation. Thank you so much. I feel elated to present the vote of thanks on this prestigious occasion. Our first and foremost gratitude So I feel elated to present the vote of thanks in this prestigious occasion. Our first and foremost gratitude to Professor Dr. Usha Natesan Ma'am, Director, NITA Chennai, for permitting the conduct of this wonderful celebration. Thank you, ma'am. A profuse thanks to our chief guest, Ms. Binisha Ma'am, for accepting our invite and gracing this occasion with her presence. Thank you so much, ma'am. No event can take shape without proper coordination. We thank Dr. Malika Ma'am, Professor and Head, Department of Educational Media and Technology, and her team for making this event happen. Thank you, ma'am. We also would like to place on record and sincere gratitude to Director Office, Admin, Accounts, and also to Dr. Malika Ma'am, Officer in charge of Audio Visual Arrangements and Officer in charge for Photography, Dr. G. Janathan Sir, Office in charge of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Academic Complex, Dr. S. Somasundram Sir, Officer in charge of AC Maintenance, Dr. KSA Dinesh Kumar Sir, Estate Officer, Engineer K. Gunashekharan Sir, JE Electrical, and also to Dr. Rajshekhar Sir for arranging refreshments and lunch. Also, our gratitude to the support extended by security staff, housekeeping staff, and transport coordination for the success of this event. Last but not the least, our sincere thanks to all the faculty, staff, research scholars, and students of NITA Chennai for their continuous support for any such events initiated by the institution. Thank you, one and all. To evoke the feeling of patriotism and remind us of the nation's glory and beauty, I request you all to raise for the national anthem. Thank you. Requesting all to join for a group photograph along with the dignitaries on the dais. And after the photograph, please join us for lunch served at the cafeteria. Thanks a lot and have a good day. Happy Women's Day to all the incredible women of our institution. Let's shine on, not just today, but every day. Thank you, one and all.
Dear faculty, staff, research scholars, and students, there is an announcement for all of you. Like there is a webinar being conducted on well-being and empowerment, a mind perspective. The theme is Sustainable Development Goal 5, Gender Equality. It starts from 3 o'clock to 4:30. So 3 to 4:30 is the webinar. So I kindly request, it has been shared in the WhatsApp group and other social media. I request all of you whoever is interested, join the webinar online. Thank you very much. And Professor Dr. Yeah.
Please, I request all of you to come forward on the stage and we have also, what is it?
Take me a photo. Girls, I'm gonna just take a photo in this. Okay. This one. رواني والصورات ينكشف يفتني جههم
Vinisha madam, selfie எடுத்துக்கலாம். Vinisha madam.